if when we start actually doing stuff. Can you hand me the mouse? I know that's 3 things, but
it's 3 things. I'm done.
All right.
I'll walk out.
Just be me and the gals talking about Pinterest.
Whatever. Ooh, Pinterest. Yeah, I have knitting stuff and tatting stuff on my Pinterest now.
Do you now?
Yes.
That is amazing.
I should bring my knitting stuff in here.
Apparently, we are live because
so I can knit while
that
we
is
do this.
no. I don't think that would be wise.
Yes.
That,
depends on who you ask.
I'm sure it is. I don't think that would be wise.
Depends on who you ask.
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the tatting microphone head is with us tonight. Say hi, microphone head. Hey. Yes, we're looking off a camera too, and the microphone of which is in question. I wondered why I couldn't hear much. It's because I don't have my headphones on.
You don't have your ears on.
I don't got my ears on. That used to have a different thing back in CB days. God, do you even? I still can't hear, because I'm not plugged in. There we go. That's 1. There's 2. Do you remember the CB days?
Yes. My friend Lynn had
breaker. This is Rubber Ducky coming from you.
Yeah, my friend Lynn.
Yes.
Had a CB in her car.
Did she? Oh, okay. I was going to say, did she have the tower?
No, she had a CB in her car.
Okay.
And she actually talked to somebody who was parked at a Walmart one time when I was in the car with her.
Uh-huh.
And she had a handle and everything.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I forget what my handle used to be.
The guy found us.
Oh, did he really?
Uh-huh. And I told her she better lose him or I'm jumping.
It's Rubber Ducky.
I
forgot what my handle was. That's sad.
I didn't have a handle.
There was one guy. Actually, if you bring your microphone out of the shot and into your
I kind of like this
front area of which your mouth is. I'm just saying.
I can use your mic.
You can, but I'm not prone to sharing.
Whatever.
I'm just saying.
You can.
All right. So yeah, we used to have my next door neighbor had the tower, and so he had a whole CB station set up in his kitchen. His wife was thrilled.
No doubt.
And we had a lot of stuff. It was interesting. I remember having my CB and just thinking that was the coolest thing because you could actually communicate with people around you. You still need your mic.
Dude, give me a break.
All right, I'm giving you a break. Greetings, everybody in the chat room. How's it going? Welcome, welcome, welcome. You're probably wondering why we got this weird shot on. That's because
he hasn't moved it yet.
Amy hasn't moved herself over. Actually, I really should because we got to make mic 1 a little bit better.
Don't blame me.
I don't blame you. I never blame you.
Oh, yes, you do.
All right, let's see if I can get it over to here. Yeah, because we're way too close. We're married. We shouldn't be this close together. It's just not right. Whatever. People still can't hear you.
That's probably a good thing. What about a free knitting pattern?
Oh, God. A free knitting pattern.
Yay, me.
All right. Just saying.
Well, you moved and now the mic's not fun anymore.
No, it's not.
Whatever.
All right, so apparently that's as low as it goes. How low can you go? How low can you? No, that's the wrong way. This is probably going to be the last time that you're going to be able to see wife Amy and myself like this, exactly like this.
Thank goodness.
Because it's on its way, folks, just so you know. It is, last time I checked,
it was in Pennsylvania.
No, that's where it came out of Pennsylvania.
Oh.
And then it moved down to someplace in Virginia. And I think it's on its way now to Raleigh because it's getting delivered tomorrow. I'm a little excited. Just a smidge. So yes. The computer is on its way.
Yep.
And yeah, we are very excited.
It'll be here tomorrow when I get off work.
Yes, hopefully. But yeah, excellent stuff. I'm looking at a couple of things here. Excellent. All right, so yeah, we're really close. Welcome again. Once again, Hangouts are having it out against us. and it's not just us. Daryl W4 was saying that they were having the same problems as the other fine folks. So much more that even camera B won't come up with the lower bottom third anymore.
Oh boy, really?
Yeah, it won't. So whatever they screwed up big time. Apparently, if you're using Safari, which is iOS, or Chrome on Safari,
Yeah.
I believe it works. Or no, not Chrome on Safari, but Firefox will work. And everything that I've got set up is on Chrome, and I'm not going to go and try to reinvent the wheel just because
we're getting
stuff
a computer
isn't
in
working.
2 weeks.
Yeah. So.
Oh my God!
No.
No.
What was it doing?
Automatic restart.
Don't you love Windows? We're gonna do it. We're gonna do an automatic restart because we want to, and because it drives you crazy.
I'm like, really now?
Yeah, that's what they do. That's how they roll.
That's how they roll.
So that's
yeah, I say that a lot at my part-time job.
Yep.
And I actually had one lady look at me and she says, "Well, that's not how I roll." All right.
Do you jelly roll?
No.
I'm just saying.
Sometimes if I run.
So anyways, that's camera B. This is camera A. I'm going to see if I can go.
Boy, that took you a minute,
didn't it? The marble finally stopped. Oh,
wow.
That's what she meant.
Wow.
Yeah, lots of good stuff this week. We are very excited. So yes, the computer is on its way.
Whoop, whoop.
Whoop, whoop. And okay, that's better, but it's too high.
Whoa.
We're like way up. So I guess we'll have to leave it.
Yeah,
Because it won't.
No.
So I don't have to mess with it anymore. I do not know what the new I do not know what the new camera functions are with the iMac. So this should be interesting. I'm very excited.
He's gonna play with the computer for
this will be
ever.
Literally after this is done tonight. And this
is all we're going to hear
about.
The
post-processing is done, and the podcast goes out to you fine folks. The second that is done, I have to clear out this area right here because I don't think we've realized, and I know there's men jokes in this, I don't think we have fully realized what 27 inches is going to be like. I'm just saying. Here,
three jokes came in my head right away.
Just ring the little bell now. You people whistling dirty songs.
They're like, bam, 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 all in my head. Yeah.
So anyways, I think it's going to be a lot bigger than it's going to be. And yes, it is going to be Christmas for me. This is going to be.
Yes, it is.
Now, see, this is what happens though. We get the computer here. Now, I can't order the memory until Monday. But for the price that it would have cost to just get 16 gig on the Mac, I'm going to have double that. I'm going to have a total of 32 gig for a little over $200.
Yeah.
So I'm going to order that Monday, and it only takes a couple of days for it to come in.
So hopefully
by the show time
we'll have it by the show next week.
Right.
But if not, can we still do the show on?
Yes, because I'm not taking down the other computer completely.
Matter of fact, okay.
I'm going to leave the soundboard and everything exactly the same. Matter of fact, I should.
Oh Lord.
All I have to do is, because it's an USB plug-in, I should be able to use the USB that's on the back of the iMac and plug it into the USB of my board and have it work perfectly fine. That always happens.
No, it does not. This is our house.
This is why I need the week, because you know darn well it's not going to be that easy.
We have trouble turning it on and having it work. Are you kidding? Never mind crossing over to something else.
So it's like in the world of PC, and Apple has formed.
Yeah, and all the PCs are going to go, who
are
is
this kid? Who is this?
We don't like you.
No.
Go back to your playground.
Go back to your kind in Apple Storeville. So yeah, that's where we're at, and we're looking forward to it, and I'm very excited. But like right now, just to give you a reference here, and wife Amy, we are looking, when we talk to you folks, we've got the camera up here, right there, and then we look at us That doesn't sound narcissistic at all. We look at us, which is the same picture you see when you look at us. So when we talk to you, we're actually talking to us. Don't try to figure it out. It'll blow your mind. Anyways, the monitor that we're using for this is 19 inches. Now add to 27.
That's 8 more.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So math, geocachers, we don't have to say. So yes, literally 8 more inches, and we don't have that much room because I've got my other monitor over here that we use for our show notes for the chat room for me. I've got my laptop, which is no longer going to be here as of tonight. This gets moved. So I've got to move stuff around, and I have to clean my studio just to make this work because the table's full of stuff.
It only took getting a new computer to get him to clean the studio.
Yeah, I might
this bedroom.
I'm at our massive studio complex.
Whatever.
And we have
I've only been suggesting this for how long have we been married? Almost 3 years.
Don't ask me questions like that. It seems like a lot. Anyways.
He tells people 30 years.
Oh, yeah. They said, oh, you guys almost answer each other's questions. How long have you been married? Oh, 20, 25 years.
I'm like,
easy.
Almost 3 years. They're like, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're still talking to each other. Yeah. So that's how that goes. So yeah, I'm happy that this is it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. And the only part where it doesn't get fun, which actually is fun for me, is if it doesn't work. Because if
then it gets to tinker,
then I get to play and figure out, and then I need.
And I'm at work, and I don't have to listen to it.
Son of a Russell Wrecking Ricker.
I hate it when things don't work, quote unquote.
Yeah, I may have said that once or twice. Yeah, so it's one of those things.
And then the dog looks at me, and I'm like, yeah, I know.
When will Daddy come out and play?
Yeah, he's not
someday,
going to.
Honey. Don't
he's
worry
not
about
going
it.
to ever.
Until it works.
I told one of the cats, I'm like, just drag some grapes in there to him by the stem.
He may need nourishment by the time this is over. But yeah, it's one of those things. And then I'll need $700 worth of adapters and cords to try to get it to go from the back of the computer into the board. It's simple, really. Just saying. So yeah, we'll have fun. And then we'll go from there.
Oh, but he means him.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I don't want anybody within 100 miles of me. When the door's closed,
I don't want to. I'll bring him food periodically.
Just slide it under
some
the door.
water.
Yes.
And that's it.
Yeah. 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 It's
an animated bottom third.
I'm going to have to look into it because see the kicker
that
is
would be cool. Quit shaking your leg. Please.
The custom overlay.
You're shaking the thing, and I'm like, what is that?
I have jumpy leg syndrome. What do you want?
Oh, I'm sorry.
So we go through, and even the custom overlays that we make aren't working right now. Thank you, Hangouts.
Yeah.
So it's all.
But if we can get animated ones, that would be
naked
cool.
In front of you, we have.
I'm sorry.
Nothing. I'm just saying, we're just naked.
Oh.
No, honey, we're
that's
actually
awkward. What is that?
We don't actually have clothes. No, if you don't have the bottom third
then
on,
you're naked.
You're naked.
Okay.
Just saying.
Anyway,
so yes, it's
animated ones.
I'm sorry. I'm a fan too.
So, like, he has his on his side, and I have mine on my side,
and they're like beating on each other in the middle.
No, mine's going to be happy.
They're going to be happy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
All right. So let's just for giggles and kicks, since we got a few minutes here, I want to see where it is.
Like
where is the computer? So let me see if I can bring this up. All right. I'm going to go over here and see, they don't see the screen that we do. So I'm just going to go over here and I'm going to go into my Gmail. It has the announcement. And let's see, I'll go over to here. Come on. There you go. And I'll bring up Apple. Well, we got a lot of cool stuff to talk to you about tonight, too. A lot of cool things happened this week.
You're still getting job opportunities.
Believe it or not, they have quadrupled.
What?
I am not kidding. I have had more job offers to me in the past 2 weeks than I've had in the last 9 months, which is funny.
It is funny.
So, okay, here we go. Shipment notice. And your shipment is on its way.
Yes.
And you can go and you can track your shipment.
Yes, you can.
And I'm going to do that. And then we will see where my computer's probably sleeping tonight. So I will go to...
It's probably sleeping.
It is. I hope it's comfortable. I hope they gave it a lot of bedding.
Yes.
Okay, so where is it?
Oh, it's in Raleigh.
It's in Raleigh. And they didn't bring it?
What?
Okay,
It should say out for delivery.
It should, but it's too late.
It's stuck in Arkansas.
It's stuck in Arkansas. Thanks, Cloak. I don't think so.
Expect delays. No,
Let's see.
no.
So basically, it took off yesterday from Harrisburg, Pennsylvania.
Yep.
Made a little jaunt this morning to Laurel, Maryland. Did a little jaunt later on in the day to Springfield, Virginia, and landed and was scanned in Raleigh, North Carolina at 7:08, which is just a little over an hour ago. My baby has come home to Raleigh, North Carolina.
Yeah, but we're not going to be home to sign for it.
Well, that's kind of what we're going to do here.
We're going to pre-sign.
We are going to pre-sign it. It's right over there on the printer already.
I'm shocked.
So it is in Raleigh. Yay. I am just saying. I am excited. Can you tell? I am a little excited.
Yeah, we could drive. Let's go to the UPS store and get it.
I don't know where it is.
It's in Raleigh.
I know it's in Raleigh because it says it's signed off in Raleigh.
Yeah, I think it's off Atlantic Avenue.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
We should go.
It's near a beer distributor.
Yay, we'll get beer and do it.
No.
Just saying.
Mm-mm.
Well, you don't do beer.
Mm-mm.
Yes. So here you go. The computer is actually literally within miles from us. Bring a night light and a blanket.
And a pillow.
And a pillow. We will be out the door waiting. Please, Mr. Postman. Mr. Postman.
Don't sing, please.
Mr. Postman, come and see. Got a computer made for me. Just saying. I'm a little excited.
I can tell.
Yes. So yeah, I got to have it pre-signed so that they leave it here. And then the second that puppy says delivered, my butt's over here and putting it in the house. So.
You're going to leave work?
Yeah. I'm not leaving said computer on the porch.
All right. Fair enough. They're going to let you leave work?
Yeah.
They will?
Oh yeah. Yeah, they won't. They're not going to mind.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Especially if I don't tell them, just.
Dude. What's wrong with you?
Where'd you go? Out.
Oh my gosh.
No, I actually told my boss about it. So yeah.
Did you? Look.
He actually looked it up?
No, I got all the UPS stores over here.
Oh, there are quite a few.
Yeah.
We may have to guess a little.
Yeah.
And then there's that whole breaking and entering thing.
Yeah, I don't want to go to jail over a computer.
Fine. So yeah, we're excited. We are very, very excited. So like I said, with the computer we're going to get tomorrow, and I will put it and set it up and get the office studio set up here, and get everything in place. Yes. And so we're going to go through and have it together.
Yeah.
Hopefully it'll get put together rather quickly, because I think the one main thing that I did read with the Behringer boards, which is one of the ones that I have for my soundboard, they were having problems not necessarily with the Behringer board, but with people trying to do stuff with GarageBand. And what GarageBand is
with the one you have though.
Well,
isn't that GarageBand?
This isn't, but I have GarageBand on my iPad.
Oh.
And so
okay.
they had some input problems with that. But the nice thing is, all I have to do is get the output from the iMac, which is you, to go into my board through the USB, and then go that way. There might have to be a plug that goes from the board to the headset. But we will see how that goes. And like I said, that's when the fun begins, is to try to get that to work right. So anywho, that's going on. Lots of other stuff. Wife Amy got a record for her. And thanks to me. What's that?
It's freaking restarting.
Who's restarting? You told it not to.
I did.
It's working on an update as you speak. She might be a little delayed, and this is why we're getting away from Microsoft, at least in part. Her computer is not. So if if she's not responding to you quick enough you're at 16%. If she doesn't respond to you quick enough tonight, the reason is because Microsoft hijacked her computer and said
it did. It literally, I was like, no, don't restart my computer. And it said, yeah, we're going to restart your computer.
I'm sorry. Did you say no meaning no, or is that a double negative meaning yes?
So yeah, it says working on updates, 22% complete. Do not turn off your computer.
Yeah, at least it's
updating.
22, even after she said no.
23% now.
She said no, but her eyes said yes.
Evidently. So Microsoft said, I think you meant yes.
Yes. No means yes. Really?
In the Microsoft world.
In a Microsoft world.
It does. Yeah.
Thirsty today.
Yes.
What?
They thought, Bill Gates thought he heard that we were going to have Steve Jobs on as a guest.
And so,
yeah,
no doubt. And don't think
30%.
Don't think it wasn't the first time that happened. By the way, it just for a little a promo for Geocaching Podcast. If you want to check out a funny episode, check out last night's episode of the Geocaching Podcast, where we have the geocaching.
Congratulations to her too.
Yes, Shorty Knits.
Yes.
We had Taz, who may or may not be in the chat room right now. We had Scott Burks.
I would love to know.
And we had Shorty Knits as a special extra host for the show. And I'm not going to spoil it for you, but it was funny as hell. It was funny as hell, and yay for the girls. Just saying. So yeah, good stuff. Had a great time, and just had a good time with it. It was a lot of fun.
We're stuck at 30% now.
Oh, it hasn't moved. It's not my fault. So yeah, that's her computer that's doing that. So yeah, I gotta remove some stuff around. You're not going to hear the laptop anymore. If you listen really hard, you can hear the fan. At least we can in the microphones here. You can hear the fan from underneath the laptop. The laptop here is actually moving over here. The iMac's going to probably go right there, or maybe over a little and face us this way. I'm not quite sure. We'll figure it out. And then, of course, we've got the old beat up that we're going to use for camera 2 now. So we'll be doing that as well. 30. Yeah, it is kind of just sitting there, isn't it? It's like 5, 10, 15, 20, 30.
We're done.
30. 30. And 30. So, yeah. Oh, look, it's still 30.
Yep.
So, anyways, we had a lot of fun with Scott Burks.
So we'll sit here.
Yes. Oh, we will? We have Scott Burks and Shorty Knits and Taz on last night, and it was funny. It was really, really funny. So if you want a good listen to the Geocaching Podcast with the Geocaching host quiz, and you're going to have and it's still 30, and you're going to have a good time. It was a lot of fun.
Helpful, isn't he?
Yes.
The screen of death. Yes.
Yes, it's like that.
It is, but it has little white dots that keep turning,
and
it just says 30 complete.
Yeah, it really hasn't moved.
No.
I take that as a sign.
I'm just going to close it down.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. I don't want to. I want to spend on our nice new computer. Not this thing won't work. Make it work. I'm just saying. Yes. So
yeah, really.
Yeah, she really is ignoring you guys. You know. Not that she doesn't have a chat room that she can look at right here, but
I can look at it.
Right. It booted. Now, did it boot because it was at 30%? Or
I don't know.
Booted because
you're the IT guy. Fix it.
It went 10, 20, 30, 100, go.
Right. 30.
And you're done.
Yep.
Which is funny because this isn't happening on our main computer, which is blowing my mind.
Yeah, I know.
You don't really use your laptop much.
No.
Since you've gotten out of school. You really don't.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah. All right. Could you hear the frogs? If you listen really, the frogs have been serenading the past couple of weeks or so.
Yeah. Yeah, the other night he goes, I like the frogs talking to us. I'm like, yeah. And I just kind of look at him like it was just so random because we weren't talking about anything else.
Right.
He goes, not the big frogs, like the bullfrogs,
right.
And not the peepers. And I looked at him. I said, yeah, the frogs.
Right.
And he goes, right.
The green ones.
I said, have you been drinking? What is wrong with you?
It's my red apple ale.
I was like, oh my gosh. They're just frogs, dude. They're frogs. Okay.
See, the house that I owned in Michigan before I came here and became broke, they
hear them.
Oh, good. Yeah. Yeah. And we had a pond in our backyard.
Yeah, they are loud.
And we had bullfrogs, and they would just serenade all night, and it was awesome. It was great. It was kind of like a burping contest all time around. Wow. It was a lot of fun.
Not sure if I should hit a power button or not.
I wouldn't. No, it'll do something.
I don't know if that's the black screen of death or not.
Do you smell smoke? No, there you go.
Oh, good. Don't turn off your computer. Okay.
Getting Windows ready.
Ready for
whether
what?
You are or not.
Yeah, it does what it wants to anyway.
Yeah.
Aw. Thank you for saying hello for me.
Yes, and you're back to 30%.
Oh my gosh, no!
Oh, 35.
Oh, good.
See, we got a countdown. We got 2 minutes to go before we get going with the
37, show. 47, 61, 71.
Sell.
71.
Told you. Should have sold.
That's it, 71.
This is like watching paint dry.
72. 84.
Wow. At least, like I said, at least it's not our main computer doing that.
87.
Dun, dun,
90.
dun, dun, dun,
98.
dun, dun,
100.
Yay.
Woo!
For phase 1 of 47.
Yeah. If it says updating 1 of 1,000, I'm going to scream.
Don't do that.
Yeah.
Okay. So we got another minute or so. So yeah, good stuff. A lot of fun. Had a good time. And wife Amy, and we'll tell you this in a second since the show's about to start. She broke her own personal record.
Yeah.
This week.
This is like Windows Update. They said, yep.
Another reboot in 3, 2. Actually, it's stuck at 100%.
No, it's stuck at 100 now, but at least we're stuck at 100.
Please do not turn off the computer, touch, any keyboards or anything else.
Yeah, I'm trying not to even breathe on it right now.
It will restart eventually.
Yeah.
All right, I think we should get going because
can you like swing the thing over there so I can type something a second?
I'm sorry. Can I?
The mouse, the cursor thing.
Do you want me to click down here?
No, I want it over there.
All right.
Thank you.
She's going to type to you fine folks now. Yes.
Yeah.
What are you typing, a book? Control-Alt-Delete.
Yeah, I can't do that.
All right, you there? So yes, that's not me, that's her me.
Yeah, that's me, not him.
Hermie.
Hermione.
We
ought to do one of those.
Herbie.
One of those
the dentist. Anyways.
One of those marathons again.
Okay, fair enough.
When we get a chance
Yes,
in
exactly.
December.
All right.
And we're still stuck at 100, so
all
I'll
right,
be
we're
there when
gonna-
I can.
We're going to move on because this could be a while. This is an adventure all of its own.
Yep.
All right, let's do this. I have no overlays or bottom thirds.
And I'm stuck at 100% in
And
rebooting.
Amy's at 100% rebooting. I think that's a perfect time to move on. So sit back, relax.
Live TV. Whatever.
Windows. Thank you. Mac's on its way.
I have progress. Sorta.
All right, there you go.
Ish. Yay!
She can sign in now.
Yay! Let's see what happens.
See what happens with a technical house like this?
Yeah, everything gets screwed up.
Yes. All right. So sit back, relax while Amy reinitializes. The GeoSnippits Reboot podcast is going to be coming at you, right about, I'd say now.
Not yet.
Well, hello, hello. Well,
Sorry.
hello.
I messed up your Mrs. Doubtfire.
You screwed up Mrs. Doubtfire. No. Welcome to the craziness that is the GeoSnippits Reboot podcast. We've had an interesting time. The folks in the chat room during the pre-show have been gracious enough to go through a Windows update on Amy's laptop. It's been an adventure. Lots of fun. Lots of good things.
I wouldn't call it fun.
I wouldn't either, but we're going to cut straight to the chase. So
right.
it is
Call it whatever you want.
May 19th, 2016. In the next hour or so, both co-host Amy the Headhardhat and I will bring you some interesting information and tidbits about the game, the sport, yes, the obsession, and sometimes a little bit about Windows technology known as geocaching. She almost spit up her coffee. And we almost had it on video. Yay! Going to the wide shot just to make sure. All right. We had some great stuff this week. Let's see. I found some nice geocaches earlier in the week. Matter of fact, I went out and found one of those cool free libraries. And if you've ever seen those little free libraries, basically it's a box put in somebody's front yard, usually close to the street, and you open it up and it's full of books. And inside there, they're all free. And what is if you've got a book, you take it over there and trade it for another book that's in the library, and it's literally a free library for the community. This one was actually a letterbox as well. So if you moved some of the books off to the side and go to the back, there was this cute little box, and in it had the stamp ink, it had the stamp itself, and it had the booklet. I knew it was a letterbox, so I brought my stamp and my booklet and my ink pad, and so we basically exchanged stamps, which is what you do with a letterbox. And I found it interesting. It was so new. Only two other people before me went through and actually signed the book. They didn't do the stamp part of it, which is like, that's not the point.
You got to stamp it.
It's a letterbox.
Yeah, you got to stamp it.
Yeah. So anyways, that's what that was.
I guess you don't have to, but.
Well, that's part of the thing.
Point of.
Yeah. So my stamp, my fleur.
Your fleur.
My fleur.
Fleur de lis.
Yes, and that was the first one that was put in there.
The fleur.
So I thought it was kind of cool. Anyways, I periscoped. It was pretty cool.
Yeah.
And just had a good time with it. But that was that for me. Wife Amy, though, get the trumpets ready, had a new record, and I'll let her explain what that was.
Well, for some reason, I don't get notifications of when new geocaches are put out.
Okay.
Anymore, and I don't know why.
We'll have to check it out.
Yes. So he texts me and says that it was terrible. I won't tell you what he really said, but that it was terrible that I had such luck with the new caches that were just published. I said, what caches? He goes, There's like 11 of them that were just published in your area.
Yes, right around Apex.
I said, what? So I said, send them to me. So he emails me 11 caches. I said, just send me a couple because I can't do 11 at a lunch. So he sends me all 11 because that's a couple. And
yes, it is.
So he sends me the whole series, you know. And so I was like, oh, okay, that's cool. So I went out and I started at number 1. And I did the ones that were around where I work. And I got 3 first to finds.
Yes. A record. 3 first to finds in a row.
Yep. And I got back to work and one of them ended up being across the street from my building. And which was kind of funny. But anyway, I got that one. And then I went back to work and the guys I saw were watching me. And I knew I would be questioned when I got back. So I got back and they said, what are you doing? No, I walked in and they said, are you geocaching? Why, yes, I am.
Yes, I am.
And they, questions. And they said, did you know that right after you left that one, there was a car that pulled up after you? I was like, yep, because I was the first one that got there. And they said,
first to find.
Yeah. I said, I was the first to find on that one. They said, all right. I found it first.
Bragging
That's awesome.
Rights. That's right. Bragging rights.
They didn't get it. And I was like, oh man, this bragging is so wasted on y'all. So yeah.
So yeah, she did. She got a first to find 3 of them. And so that broke her records and now she's got multiple first to finds.
Yes. I have 4 now.
Yes. Congratulations.
I can almost do this.
Yes. And I don't have to not say that I don't have a first to find anymore. I like that.
You what?
Like the first one. I let you have that one.
I know. I actually got these by myself.
Yes, you did.
Yeah. But yeah, it was funny. They were like, they said, is it around the sign? I said, no, it's not around the sign. They said, well, where is it? I said, it's in the sign. They said, in it? Yeah.
So you just
how do you put it in it? I said, well, we can walk across the street and I'll show you. No, that's all right.
They'll only take their interest so far.
All right.
Yeah, there you go.
So yeah.
So yes, now you can get the first to find hound bug.
Yeah, I've already been told that I was going to be I was in danger of becoming a first to find hound.
Yes, there's nothing wrong with that.
No.
Jerry Seinfeld. All right. So moving on. Congratulations, by the way, babe. Way to go. So how can you watch the show in live and generally get in touch with wife Amy to ask her questions about Windows updates and or first to finds? Watch the live feed and join us in the chat room by going to www.geosnippits.com on Thursdays at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. We also have our social media links, including for you to subscribe to our YouTube channel. And by going to geosnippits.com website, in the upper right-hand corner, we've got all the different social webs that you can hook into. So we've got your Facebook, your Twitter, your Google Plus, your Pinterest, Periscope, all sorts of stuff that you can hook in. I do too, and it's going to be great. So yeah, all you have to do is click on there and you can get in touch with us or either directly through our social networks or through the shows as well. It's all there for you. Please, please, please consider making sure that you subscribe to our YouTube channel, Headhardhat's YouTube channel. Subscribe to that because all of the stuff that goes out via our anytime we do a this thing here, the podcast stuff or
whatever
vlogs,
it is we're doing right now.
Whatever we're doing, it goes out on YouTube and you'll be able to do that. Matter of fact, Periscopes will be going on YouTube now that Catch is gone. So that's how that works.
Good.
Yeah, so that's how that goes. And anyways, make sure
YouTube catches everything.
You subscribe to it and go from there. They also got a live broadcast I want to try that goes directly to the people that are subscribed to your channel. So instead of having
a live broadcast,
yes,
I know Facebook does that now.
It's just like Periscope, only it's through YouTube directly, and it goes automatically to your subscribers for that as well.
I want to try the Facebook Live one day.
Okay, we'll do that. I mean, we can do that just to show you guys what's going on with it. Let's see. So you've got all that fun stuff. Finally, we have our voicemail line where you can call in your comments, your questions, your suggestions by calling 919 341-9519. Or if you don't want to worry about phone charges or things like that, all you have to do is go to geosnippets.com or geosnippetsreboot.com, and on the right side of the website, click on the Send Voicemail tab, and you get up to 3 minutes to talk anything you want through SpeakPipe, which they've done a lot of improvements. So if you didn't have good luck with SpeakPipe before, try it again, and you will have some much better luck. They changed their interface again.
Oh, good.
It makes it easier and more secure and a better quality through SpeakPipe. So do that. It's a lot of fun. It's great. And the cool thing is it's free. So be sure
Free is my favorite price.
to give it a try. Now, I'm going to warn wife Amy because she didn't come to the meeting again.
Goodness.
Now, this is...
That's because you don't have meetings.
I do too. You just don't attend.
No, your meetings are after I've gone to bed.
All up here.
Exactly. And
I'm
I'm
just
not
saying.
attending that.
Well, she's not as much fun if she goes to it, then it's not a surprise. Just saying.
And then I walk in tonight and he says, "Oh, can you do this?" Sure. "Oh, can you do this?" I said, "One more thing," and I quit. My job is to come. I did.
Yes.
My job's to come in here, sit down, and be surprised at the topic. I'm very good at that. That is my job.
Yes. You do it well.
Yes.
Very
Then
nice.
he asked me one more thing. I said, "Okay, that's it. I quit."
Yeah. No. So anywho,
I can't attend meetings.
we had a response from somebody overseas
Yay.
by the name of Adam McCready.
Okay.
So this is actually going out to our friends and our viewers and our listeners out in the UK. This is UK specific stuff. So I'm going to let wife Amy read this, and
Okay.
we will go from there.
Okay. The summer of 2016 promises to be an exciting time for geocachers. I hope so.
Yes.
On July 30th, the first mega of the season, Pirate Mania. Oh, man, that sounds fun.
Arr.
Is being held near Shrewsbury. I'm going to screw these names up, so please, I apologize to everybody in the UK. The following day in Ashridge, near Tring, see?
You're very good.
GeoLympics 2016 takes place before a week of events running up to the 9th annual UK mega event, which is being held in, oh my gosh, held in Llangollen, North
go.
Wales on the 6th of August in 2016. In addition to 3 megas and at least 10 events, there is the exciting addition of the GPS Maze exhibition being held in Llangollen, which is the first time in the UK and the first time in English outside North America. In England?
Mm-hmm.
Outside North America. Why not come along for the opportunity to experience 3 distinctly different mega events, the GPS Maze, 40 lab caches across 3 megas and the GPS Maze, and taste the broad range of geocaches that the UK has to offer all in 1 week.
Yep. Now in our
That's amazing.
That's cool, isn't it? And in our show notes, we will have the links to Pirate Mania 9, GeoOlympics, North Wales 2016 UK Mega, and the North Wales 2000 UK Mega website for all the details for all that. So we want to say thank you to Adam McCready for sending that to us. We greatly, greatly appreciate it. And we have no problem letting our friends over in the UK know what's going on.
Oh, absolutely.
Yep.
That Pirate Mania sounds cool.
Yeah. Arr.
My apologies if I messed up the town.
Yeah. Sorry. We're American.
Yeah. We can't help
All right. Let's see. Yes.
We want to thank everybody who bought a patch.
Yes.
To help with this fundraiser, because our computer is coming tomorrow.
Yes, it's actually in Raleigh. We just looked it up.
We want to give it a blankie and a pillow.
We do want to give it a blankie and a pillow, make it feel comfortable in its new home. But tonight it's got to sleep in the pound. So just saying.
It's still in the kennel.
It's still in the kennel. So yeah, we should be getting it tomorrow. And I was every part of today, I was checking to see where is it. So we saw it when it went from Pennsylvania to Virginia and then into Raleigh. It literally showed up about an hour and a half ago in Raleigh. So the puppy's on its way, baby. Just saying, the new member of the family will be here tomorrow. So yes, we will be filming and doing an unboxing with it. The memory I'm going to order on Monday.
Mm-hmm.
It will take another couple of days for it to get
Tuesday.
there. And so,
sorry, are we keeping you?
I'm
away?
sorry. I'm so excited. I'm burning out here. So the idea,
burning energy with excitement.
So we'll get the 32 gig worth of memory in it.
And he is going to video
the unboxing
and everything because I'll be at work.
So you guys get to see everything, and we'll do a Periscope with it except for Amy, but that's all right.
Yep, because I'll be at work tomorrow night.
Literally tonight, after I'm done
morning.
getting the show out to you fine folks for the podcast, I got to clean up the office because I got to make room to put everything on our table. We literally have a full size.
No. He doesn't have to do that tonight.
I may want to.
He doesn't have to.
I may want to.
What he needs to do is go get some sleep so he can get up and go to work tomorrow.
I may want to make room. Just saying. So that way it's much more professional looking when you actually, their massive studio is so clean and nice and tidy.
Because he's going to have all weekend to do this.
We'll see. Anyways, so that's where we're at. Thank you for everybody that contributed to the podcast and to the computer. We greatly, greatly appreciate it. And more to come. It's literally about 30 miles from here, and I can't do anything about it.
Nope.
Just saying.
Wait.
All right. Moving on, that'll get my mind off of things. Our GeoSnippits Reboot podcast, Geocaching Poll of the Week. Let's see. And this is a doozy. I thought this was kind of neat.
I did not vote.
You did not vote?
No.
Well, here, I'm going to bring this up and I will let you vote. So go ahead and read what the question is for the poll.
Okay. Have you ever helped geocachers from non-local areas, i.e. other cities, states, or countries, find geocachers when they came to your area?
Okay. So go ahead and click where you feel that you have on there, and then that'll give the results. There you go.
Okay.
All right. So from lowest to highest.
Okay. At 8% is a tie from no never to would love to.
Okay. Good stuff.
Okay.
Good stuff.
And at 16% is yes many times. And 21% is no, never been asked.
Okay.
And at 47%, yes, once or twice.
Yes, there are geocachers all over the place. And we talk about this all the time, that, you can literally go just about anywhere in the world and say, hey, I'm coming, get in contact with geocaching groups out into that area, and they will give you suggestions to geocache to go find. They may volunteer to take you around to show you different things that are on there. I mean, it's a beautiful thing, and that's one of the great things about the geocaching network is that there are so many cool people out there that are more than willing to go out and just take other geocaches that are new to the area out to show them the better geocaches, show them the sites. Many people are very proud of their country and the areas that they're in and really want to show it off, especially to travelers, to see how cool it is there. So that's what we've got with that. So excellent. We put a poll out each week for this, and a new one is out already, and we're already getting responses to it. And if you want to get in on the polls, all you have to do is make sure to go to my website, and you can get that off of geosnippits.com. On the right-hand side of the screen is the GeoSnippits poll of the week. Click on that link there and just put my name in your circles for Google+. And every time that we do a poll or put anything else out on Google+, you will get that. So that keeps you up on everything that goes there. And that way you can get up on the polls. And I will get up. I've been wanting to do this, and I just haven't had a chance yet. I will put up all the polls that we have had
then
since
we'll get
we started.
A roof.
Yeah, something like that. Thank you. And one day a door.
We'll
Just
get a
saying.
house for our doorknob.
You'll get a house for our doorknob. And if you haven't seen Daffy Duck with that one, I'm sorry. Hey, buddy, you need a house to go with this doorknob. Anyways, you'll have all the polls, and you can go and put your 2 cents worth on all the polls because we do keep them going. And there are a lot of them are very, very, very interesting. All right, good stuff. Let's move on. Tonight's episode is brought to you in part by GX Proxy and gxproxy.eu, which is our Europe friends, for cachers serious about leaving their mark.
And also by coinsandpins.com, the best place to get custom coins, geocoins, lapel pins, and patches made. Go through our GeoSnippits links and use the promo code HARDHAT for a 10% discount. And FYI for our listeners, you can sign up for their newsletter to get notified of when new coins and patches are available for sale. We're also very thankful to all of our sponsors. And if you want to see more of their products, be sure to go to our GeoSnippits websites and simply click on their logos. Not only do you get great deals, but it helps our program as well.
I'm sorry, I was distracted by Wild Kingdom out here out of our window. Let's see, I'll put it over here so you can see. We actually have the window open for the studio, and we've got frogs serenading. They hit a large amount of water lately, and I think it is close to the full moon, so it's Love Town in Frogville. So, yeah, good stuff. All right, let's move on. We have the May GeoCoin contest that's going on right now. And again, I'm sorry, I don't have the bottom third to put it up, so I'll just speak it out at you. We have this fantastic set of, whoops, sorry about that.
Oh, great.
This 2,000-piece set that we have, no, it's literally, it's Alaska salmon from gxproxy.com. It is a 3 GeoCoin, 3 proxy coin kit, including with cards. It's a beautiful set of coins. On one side is a gorgeous, I mean, and literally when we say the pictures just don't give it justice, the enamel and the glow to the enamel on the salmon are just breathtaking. And on the back, it shows all the things about Alaska. So it's got the bear with the salmon in its mouth, the fisherman, the orca, the different bears that are available, that type of thing. Beautiful, beautiful coin set. Well, we are giving away a complete set of 3 GeoCoins, 3 proxy coins to one lucky winner. And to win it, and I'll tell you right now, we've busted all our records with this one. It's amazing how many people have gone into this.
It is
Doesn't mean you
gorgeous.
shouldn't go in for it, though.
Nope.
So to do this is very simple. Send an email with your geocaching alias and address to gsreboot@gmail.com. Again, email us your geocaching alias and address to gsreboot@gmail.com. Subject line is May 2016 GeoCoin contest. Now make sure you get that. May 2016 GeoCoin contest. You need to get your entries in by Wednesday, May 25th. So you got about another week or two. Let me look on the thing.
Next week.
Is it next week already?
Yep.
It sure is. Next Wednesday. You got less than a week to get it in. So May 25th. Man, this month went by quick.
Yes,
get them
2
in.
weeks is my mom's birthday.
Yes. So get them in. And we will do the drawing 1 week from tonight on the 26th. And what we say is one email per person with your alias. If you are a contributing Patreon, in other words, if you may have given in the past to the Patreon program, but stopped for whatever reason, the amount of money coming in. So if you had a set level and you hit that set level, open it up again. Try to send us some more money. Yes, okay, we always need money, so you know that. But if you are a contributing patron, in other words, you over the past couple of weeks or the past week or so, you've been giving us money, you get an extra entry if you put in an entry. So you have a possibility of 2 entries for winning this set, but you have to be a contributing Patreon to do that. So that's it. We'll do the drawing next week. Man, this month just blew by. Hokey smokes Bullwinkle. All right, let's move on.
periwinkle. I like that color.
Yeehaw! Yep. More geocaching Pinterest ideas. GeoSnippits Reboot Podcast episode 159. Now, I have something very serious to address. And I'm speaking to you, Mr. Mark, from OB Podcast. Now, several weeks ago, actually about a month ago, Mr. Mark went after us.
Us?
Well, me in general.
Oh, all right.
Stating how silly it was for a geocaching podcast to use Pinterest.
Why?
To get subject matter.
Why?
I don't know. They're English.
Well, geocaching is all over the place in Pinterest.
Yes, it is. And actually, we've had several episodes, and they've all been great ones because of the stuff that comes out of there.
Yeah. Has he ever been to Pinterest?
It may not be manly enough for him. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe he's not secure enough in his manhood to go to Pinterest. Don't attack my husband.
Oh, see? So anyways, yes, we use Pinterest. Because,
I feel better actually now.
Do you know? Did you get that off your chest?
Yeah.
All right. There you go. We love you, Mark. You know it.
Yes.
So it's how it goes. So we, have an excellent episode tonight dealing with Pinterest. And we've got more geocaching ideas. And actually, they're very, very cool. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring up on the web page here. I'm going to share the screen. And I'm going to bring it up. And there are several really good stuff. If you're coming along with us and you're watching us on the live video feed, just put in search at Pinterest. Just put in geocache or geocaching, I think is what I've got here. Let me double check here. And let me go back to it. All right, I got to get over here. All right, there we go. So they should be able, if you put geocaching in the search, you'll get something very similar to what we have here. So we've got a couple of things that came up, and I may have to actually bring up the show notes to see because they've got different things here, and I don't see the one that I'm looking for. The one in particular is called Periwinkle. A lot of the ones that I want are here, but that particular one is not. So give me half a second. Let me bring up.
You had it on the, does the link not work?
Well, that's what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring the link up instead and
see.
go that way. So let me do this. So I'm going to stop sharing here for a second. I'm going to go back. And then I'm going to bring up my show notes and we'll go that way. It'll be a little easier. All right. Ta-da, ta-da. Ta-da. There we go. Bring up the show notes. There it is. You guys should be able to see that just fine. And then I will bring up here. There we go. So I'm going to go to the show notes. And if you can't see this, folks, let us know. I'm pretty sure it's coming up the way that it's supposed to here.
Pirate Mania.
Okay, that's all that. La, la,
Yeah,
la, la, la.
la. There
we
we
go. This is what I want. This is, we got a bunch of them here, and I thought this was kind of cool. There it is. Now, this is called...
Oh, that's cute.
Get this. It is called 639 Periwinkle Lane. And it is actually GC5WZ1. And it's a cache.
Of course it's in Michigan.
In Michigan.
Of course it is.
Cute. It is very cute. Matter of fact.
Whoa.
No, that's just us. So, yeah. Don't do that. Yeah.
What was that?
It went into hyper world. So anyways, very cute.
Bueno.
It's got a little wooden arch with a doorway on the front of it.
Yeah.
And I'll see if I can zoom in a little better. Not too much better. So it's got
didn't do right.
Yeah, so it's got a little archway in the front, and it's got a little ladder that goes up to the top of it, and it actually has looks like a 3 or 4 digit lock on the front of it. So obviously it's kind of like a puzzle cache or what have you, where they'll tell you the combination and you open it up and you get to actually get into the cache itself and look at it. Now, the reason why this caught my attention is, one, it is cute. It's very neatly done.
It's adorable.
This is something that's going to bring a smile to a geocacher's face when they see it. It's a very
I'd walk up and
thing.
go, "Oh, look at that."
Exactly. So this is really, really neat. The reason why we're bringing this up, in the next couple of weeks, we are going to actually do a tutorial on how to make your own, basically a fairy house geocache or a gnome house geocache, however you want to look at it. And we're going to show you step by step how to making it. And we're actually going to send out the list of what you need if you want to make it yourself. So that'll be available as well. So that was one of them. It was kind of neat. That goes with that. So very, very cool.
Yes.
All right. The next one that I thought was really neat is known as the Wingnut Geocache. And I let this puppy come up here.
Wow.
Now you can actually purchase this, but I think you can actually make this because I've seen those bloodlets. I've actually got some of these as well as those little blood containers that you get.
Yeah, yeah.
That are small like this.
Yeah, yeah.
And basically what you do is you take a the wing nut and a screw that goes into it. It probably just attaches to the top of this thing.
I would
and
think
it just
so.
pops off.
Yeah.
But you've got the wing nut, the screw, and the
That's evil.
spacer, and you make a top out of it. There you go, right there.
Yeah, it's
there
just
you
glued
are.
to it.
So you've got the tube, you got the spacer, and it just looks like a wing nut that hooks in, and you put it into your crevice. Now, like they say, you can't make the holes and put it in, but if the hole already exists, there you go. So that is, and yes, my Pinterest is showing. Thank you very much. I am Pinterest and proud. Just saying. So yeah, come on, these are cool ideas. And,
yes.
And if anytime you're like, I don't know what I want to do, I don't know what kind of a geocache I want to make, look at this stuff. It spreads the seed for it, really does, to go through. Now, this is something that I like. We may or may not like display cases when it comes to geocaching. How about making your own shadow box to display your swag? So that's what this is. They literally went to Walmart, and Michelle Nichols does a lot of this stuff that we've seen. And basically she just went to Walmart for a $7 shadow box. And in it, she put a geocaching sticker on the front of it. Excuse you. And on the inside, she just put swag and stuff that she has found and filled it up. Now, I'm sure there's other things that people would want to do, from geocoins to path tags to whatever. But,
that's cute.
This kind of goes a little in a different direction by showing swag.
That's actually pretty cool.
Yeah. So you can go out and put the different.
And you could even go as far as to put the magnetic paper on the back.
Oh, you could do a bunch of stuff with this.
Some
path tags
or things on the back.
Because let's face it, we find all sorts of weird stuff when we go geocaching.
Yeah. And you can just even cut a hole in the back, in the top, and just drop stuff in.
Yeah. Okay. So that's the first one. There's a couple other ones that there is some examples that were in Pinterest as well. And this is the second one, which I thought was neat because
that's awesome.
They took the map. Now, what I thought with this, when I saw this, we've got literally Sigmund, who is the owl that is behind us. We have lanyards upon lanyards of all the different cards and stuff from events that we've gone to. I think something like this would be awesome.
Yeah, and you can even get little push pins, get cork on the back and put push pins where you've been.
The map, and then put all your lanyards and stuff, because how often do you pull that out?
Yeah, you don't.
So you make a display
and
for
Sigmund
it.
Would probably be very happy with us getting that stuff off of him.
Yeah, get off his back. Yeah. Okay, and the last one was this one here that I saw as well. And again, another shadow box, little logo on the back.
For all your swag.
All the swag that they've found.
That's pretty cool.
Different things. So, if you've got
that'd be great for a kid.
Oh yeah, if you've got collectibles and stuff.
Yeah.
Because some people, coffee's gone. Somebody goes through and they collect all their favorite type of things. Like I like wood nickels and that kind of thing. This would be a cool way to display them. So just a little thing to show you what's going on there. This one was another one. This is a unique way of hanging a nano. If it's a rig for hanging nanos, I've actually seen this in place for a couple of things. Using a clothespin. So you use the clothespin, you use a couple of ties, and you put that matchstick.
Spray paint everything.
Yeah, your matchstick holder or whatever you have, your bison tube, whatever it is. If you don't have something that it can easily hook onto.
Zip tie it.
You zip tie it to the clothespin, you spray it down, and you're done.
That's actually a really good idea. That way you don't have to worry about
Hurting trees
or attaching it to anything,
right,
that type of thing.
Right. Now, the only thing that the breaking point would obviously be the spring over time would probably have to be replaced. But this is just a cool idea for hanging it on to that as well.
To whatever, yeah.
Yeah, and I've seen this hooked onto branches and stuff, and just it's a little easier than trying to look for that one little branch that has a little broken off to fit something to ring over just right.
Yes.
You just clip it and go.
Yeah. Or the little hole to sit it in.
Yeah, something like that. This just makes it nice.
Yeah.
And I bet you can be creative with different things that you can hook that onto as well.
Yeah.
Next one, cool multi-waypoint with tape measure. This tape measures are very popular in certain parts of the United States. And they're very useful because if you can hide the actual tape device itself
inside
of something or onto something, your whole strip, like you can see on here, here's the tape measure, here's the ring to the tape measure, and here's the coordinates to the next waypoint that you want to go to in a multi. And it just goes right into the holder and away you go.
Yeah.
So very neat idea, very cool idea. And you can hang them high into things.
Yeah.
And the idea is somebody's got to get a stick or something long enough to grab onto the ring to pull it down to see. So you can get away with a lot of cool stuff with that.
Yeah.
Very, very cool idea. I like that a lot.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. Oh, yeah. This one is something I definitely want. The idea is very simple. And it says that moment when the GPS says the geocache is just 10 meters in front of you. Yes, and people don't realize this.
That's a DNF right there, baby.
This is something people really do not realize when you're in a mountainous area. The GPS uses a point on the earth. That point may be 400 feet above you or 400 feet below you. If it says 10 feet in front, it very well may be.
But
that watch out for that first step.
Yeah.
You gotta be careful with stuff like that. But I got a good kick when I saw that.
That is funny.
Neat stuff. All right, let's see. Next one. Oh, bolt cache. Now, we've seen bolt caches before. They're pretty simple. We've given them away on the show many times.
Yeah.
I just thought the niceness, the cleanness of the display is what I'm looking at here.
Yeah.
This is just a standard concrete marker. I don't think it's a cemetery, but that was one of the first things I thought of because we have a lot of tombstones that look like that in North Carolina. But this is just a standard concrete marker. A hole already exists for it because we don't want you drilling into stuff. And then you get this. I just like how it doesn't look brand new, and yet it doesn't all look completely old either. It's kind of in that middle grade for it. And then look, boom, you've got this nice tube that attaches to the base of it, and you got a geocache. Nicely done. And I've seen so many different cool ideas with bolt caches. I remember when those were brand new.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my, didn't know it was a cache until it moved. Just saying, that's how it went.
All right.
Yeah, bolt caches were tricky back then. Now it's like, I wonder if it's a bolt cache.
Back then.
Way back in the olden days.
Next.
You're going to like this one.
Hardcore Princess.
Hardcore Princess. Now check this out. How's this for uniqueness? Okay, so what you got here is your classic stump cache with a new twist to it.
Yeah.
Also known as standard up in Alaska.
Hey.
So basically,
that's an outhouse.
It's an outhouse without the house.
Yeah.
It's a tree stump with a toilet seat bolted to it.
Johnny Cash.
Johnny Cash, not Johnny on the spot.
Yeah.
So it's Johnny Cash. And the idea is very simple. You pull up the top of the toilet seat, you look inside, and you got your goodies. Just saying. Whole new word for swag there.
Yeah, well.
I'm just saying.
That's a good idea.
It's an idea, though. Somebody's going to
Yeah.
not expect a toilet seat out in the middle of
I
nowhere.
wouldn't think so. I would hope not.
It's pretty funny.
It is
I
funny.
really thought this was a cool idea.
That's funny.
All right, let's see. Well, a couple more here. I thought this for
Uh,
Amy at the fire station. This was
Yeah.
really a cool stuff. I've actually heard people see this. Basically,
Oh, now that's an awesome
for a
idea.
fire station, basically what
Heck
it is,
yeah.
you have a post outside, and it's got a fake fire extinguisher, obviously cut in half, and a bolt clasp on both sides of it, or it looks like it's got
Just one. It's got a hinge
on
the
one
other.
side and
Yeah.
a bolt clasp on the other, and the whole top flips over, and it's full of swag and stuff. I think that would be an awesome idea.
That would totally be a great idea.
I can hear somebody else in the background. Well, what if somebody actually needed a fire extinguisher and all they had there was a cache? You know what? It's a cache.
Yeah. It's
The
stupid.
reason why I say that is I actually, one of my GeoSnippits videos that I had many, many years ago, I actually made out of PVC pipe what looked like the fire plug type thing. It was 2 foot high. I mean, give me a break. And I literally had people go, well, what if somebody was on fire and they needed and they thought that was actually a fire plug? Really? Come on. And of course you would put this with permission wherever you had it. But I just thought this was really a cool idea.
Yeah, but I would not put that out where the general public could see it.
Something like this, I would actually put right here just above it, geocache.
Yeah, I mean,
So
it
it's
would
visibly
be very, very obvious that it was not real.
a real.
Yes.
Put a sign underneath it, not real fire extinguisher.
Yes.
To put out somebody use the one over here.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Yeah, it would be pretty obvious.
Yeah. So very, very cool. Nice cache.
I mean, I may not even put the hose on the end of it.
No, just have the clip on top. Just enough
yeah, just so it wouldn't be so real looking.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. I'll give it. All right, and the last one.
Stupid.
they can have their ways.
Yeah.
All right, this is the last
PC
one,
way of saying it.
and wife Amy will choke when she sees this because this is actually Home Depot. So yes, one of the things that you want to keep an eye out for a special. I've actually done this at Lowe's.
Good for you.
Is it?
That's where you should be shopping.
But what this is it's a kit with 4 different pieces, and it's really nice because it's got usually a 3 foot long grabber that's on like a snake end to it, so it's very, very flexible. It has a magnet pole. It has a mirror and a little tray. You don't really need the little cup.
What do you need the cup for?
I don't know. Something to drink out of while you're doing geocaching. I don't know. But the grabber.
I needed the little tweezer things the other day.
Yes, to get the
log things out.
Yes. So this has got a very nice 3 foot long grabber. It's got a very nice magnet pole, and it's got a little inspection mirror that goes with it. And you can pull those in for like $5. So very, very cool.
Cheaper.
Lowe's is cheaper. Yes. So they keep those on special there. As a matter of fact, that's where I got mine.
For shame.
There it goes. So there you go, folks. There's Pinterest. If you like Pinterest, great. If you don't, I hope you at least see the value of taking a look at it every once in a while.
We can stop sharing our notes now.
And we can stop sharing our notes so that people can actually see what we're doing. All right, stop sharing.
There we go.
Yay, we're back.
Yay.
So yeah, hope you enjoyed it. Lots of fun, good stuff. And yeah, there you go. Excellent stuff. Let's move on.
Your support.
Why are you pointing for me? It's yours.
GeoSnippits. I was going to move this.
GeoSnippits
Reboot show is running along. Please consider making a PayPal donation through the link on our website to support our efforts in your ongoing entertainment. From all of us at GeoSnippits, we thank you.
Absolutely. All right. And finally, thank you, folks, for everything that you did. Like I said, the computer is on its way. We are very excited about that. But it doesn't mean we don't have other bills and things that have to go on with the podcast itself. We know, you know this. We would do this each and every time we get to let you know that it costs money to do a podcast. So to hopefully help us out, we have the Patreon program that we have, and we also have PayPal right on our GeoSnippits.com website or GeoSnippitsReboot.com website. And all you have to do is just throw us a couple bucks each month. It literally helps keep the lights on, and you are then a contributing patron to our show. And for everybody that has contributed and are contributing, thank you so very much, because like I said, it costs money, and the big bills start coming around the end of the year, and we need everything we can to keep the show going. Thank you very much for becoming a Patreon, and there are rewards involved. Just check out our website and get all the details. Excellent, excellent stuff. Let's move on. All right. It is time for the GeoSnippits Geocaching Cache Stash. Let me explain what this is. We have some of the best companies in the geocaching world, and quite frankly, they want to tell you fine folks about the products that they are selling. And so to do that, what they'll go is they'll make little goodie care packages, and they will send some of those products to us. We oogle over them. Literally, we oogle over them. And then we take them and we put them in the cache stash, and we pick what we want for the prizes to come out each week, and they go right to you folks. So that's how it works. That's a geocaching cache stash. Last week was episode 158. And wife Amy, why don't you tell them what the prize is, and I'll go see if I can pick this out here. There it is. And obviously, she's not listening. All right. So basically what we have, this is the coin for one of the three out of a set. We have two sets. One full set's going the end of the month next week. The other set we are breaking up individually into three prizes. Each coin has a proxy coin that comes along with it. And this is the one from last week for episode 158. So, wife Amy, would you tell them what the question was?
Yep. On a standard dartboard, how much is the bullseye worth in points? And the answer was 50.
50. All right. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to bring up, hopefully it's been running slow lately again. I may have to reboot this puppy. All right. So we have our random number generator. Which is right here. I have no idea why the numbers showed up at the bottom, but that's interesting. So we have the random number generator that goes between 1 and the total number of answers that were sent into us. And I'm going to bring this up.
Weird.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure why that did that. And then over here, come on, you can do it. Over here are all the emails that were sent in to us for question 158. All right, so wife Amy is going to flip her magic geocoin, hopefully not dropping it. Jinx. There we go. And say, for example, the random number, which I'm pressing right now, was 4. It's not 4. If it was 4 and she flipped heads, we would count down from the top of the list, 1, 2, 3, 4, and that would be our winner. If it was tails, we would count up from the bottom, 1, 2, 3, 4, and that would be the winner. Let's see. Wife Amy, are we going heads down or tails up?
Tails.
Tails. That means we got to go from the bottom. If you would do the honors, please. All right. Let's see what we have. We just need to do one bit of verification here before we do it. And I think we're in the clear with that. If you want to write this down for me in that there, I would appreciate it. All right. Let's see. Bullseye. Bullseye is worth 50 points. And the winner goes to Jim Stark. Jim Stark, a.k.a. Star Catcher.
Oh, good.
Excellent. Congratulations, Jim. You are the winner.
Let me see.
Right there. You are the winner for episode 158. Congratulations. Now you may say to yourself, well, wait a minute. How do we do this? We want to win on this. We want to win cool stuff like this. You guys have some of the best swag and some of the best stuff out there. How do we do that? Well, it's very simple. All correct answers to be eligible to win the prize, all correct answers must be in for this show by May 25th, 2016. That's this coming up Wednesday. Email it to gsreboot@gmail.com. That's gsreboot@gmail.com. Subject line, put Q1 for episode 159. All correct answers will be put into a drawing just like you saw right here. Some weeks for the people in the live chat room, we also have a second prize that we give away just as an incentive for people to come and see the show live. Like tonight, we promised that out of the three sets, or the three sets of coins that we're giving away during the month of May, one of those coins would go to a live audience participant. So we are going to actually do that live on the show, not right yet, but real close.
Soon.
So we will do one of our famous email races and go through that. But we first need to tell the folks about next week's prize, which is for episode 159 this week. So, wife Amy, if you would, let them know what the prize is.
The prize is another GX Proxy Alaskan Salmon Geocoin with matching proxy coin.
That is the last of the three coins going out. We gave the first one as a Cash Dash prize. The second one is going live, and the third one's going on a Cash Dash prize as well. Mm-hmm. So what is the question they need to answer to win the coin?
You were actually going to make me say that.
Yes, I am.
What is the price of a current first-class stamp in the United States? Be careful with your answers. Things may have changed.
All right, one more time.
What is the price of a current first-class stamp in the United States? Be careful with your answers because things may have changed.
Yeah, so we'll explain that next week. Get your answers in, and we will do that, and hopefully we will have a lucky winner for that fantastic last of the prizes of the set. I love giving away GeoCoin sets. It's awesome. All right. So what I think we will do, wife Amy, is we will start off with the live prize giveaway. So this is how this works. So I wish I had the bottom thirds, but we don't. So you're going to have to pay attention. This is how this goes.
That's where my downfall is.
I know. Squirrel. All right. We are going to have our world famous GeoSnippits Reboot podcast.
Other than the chair.
Okay. I don't know what you mean. Anyway,
will in a minute.
All right. We will have we're going to have our world famous email race. Now, the way this works is get your emails set up right now. Get that extra screen up for your email. Don't send it until you get all the instructions. In the main line that you're going to send it to gsreboot@gmail.com. gsreboot@gmail.com. In the subject line, put Q2 episode 159. Q2 episode 159 in the subject line. Now, we have a very special flag. It's a statement that wife Amy's going to tell you. When you hear it, type it into the body of your email and send it. That's all you need to do. Again, gsreboot@gmail.com, subject Q2, episode 159. In the body of the email, what wife Amy's about to tell you, type it in and send it, and then we will find our winner. Wife Amy, if you please, would you raise the flag?
Nummy nummy in my tummy.
Go. Nummy nummy in my tummy. The reason why I said that was because I saw the bear with the salmon in his mouth, and I'm sure that's what they were thinking.
Do you not notice anything about me?
You're beautiful.
I'm shorter.
Oh, and your chair went. This is little tattoo. The plane. Wife Amy has shrunk.
Stupid chair.
So what we're going to do is we're going to finish out most of the show. We won't close it out. And then, yes, we need money for a chair. We will go through. We will get a chair. And we will finish out most of the show, and then we will say who our winner is in just a moment. All right. Wife Amy.
The video froze. We're going to have to give him a few minutes.
All right, we'll give it a second here for it to go. All right. Hopefully they got it out in time, and we'll do that. Because everything seems to be working fine here, so I'm not quite sure where the problem is.
Yeah, 2 of them said it froze.
Okay, we'll see how it goes. So let's wrap this up. Let us know what you think about tonight's episode. We greatly, greatly appreciate it. And we're in the chat room, sorry. And so please let us know what you think about tonight's episode. We greatly appreciate it. Do you want more Pinterest? We love it. We love sharing our experiences and fun things that we find with it. It's a little treasure hunt in itself as far as I'm concerned. And Mark from OB, that's all I have to say. Please consider becoming a patron and a contributing factor to the GeoSnippits Reboot podcast. We greatly appreciate it. And again, the money literally keeps the lights on. Tell others, other geocachers and other folks in general that might be interested in listening to our show, and especially new geocachers. They love this stuff. We do a lot of tutorials, but it's just a fun show all the way around. Let other geocachers know so that they can come in and join in with us. And wife Amy, I'm going to get the email going if you want to wrap out the last part of the show.
All right. Thank you to our sponsors, gxproxy.com and coinsandpins.com. Plus our amazing patrons. Thanks to Andy Headhardhat Smith, and thanks to everyone watching in the chat room. Please keep those comments coming in, and we'll see y'all next time.
All right, so I'm going to still let this go a couple of seconds. There we go.
Yeah, because I just I had to tell them what the phrase was in the chat room.
All right, because for some reason we froze up out there.
Yeah, so I just typed it in there for them.
Apologize for that. We'll give it a couple of seconds and let this go.
Yep.
All right. Lots of stuff in here. All right. Yeah, while we're doing that, thank you folks so much for stopping on by. We greatly appreciate it. Let's see, wife Amy, do you want to do
let me just point.
All right.
No, close my eyes.
All right.
Tell me when I can point.
You can point right there. All right. Let's see.
Okay.
I got to make sure one thing. I don't believe that is. Could you grab that real quick? We got a verification that we have to do. We do with all of our prizes now. We verify things to make sure that everything's hunky dory. So that would be up here.
Okay.
So if you would write 159 here.
You know, is this 159?
Yes, ma'am.
Really?
Yes, it is. All right, so we want to do a congratulations to, and it's even spelled correctly, Simon Marling. Simon Marling, you are the winner for this month's live prize. Congratulations. Simon, do me a favor. If you would send us your address to gsreboot@gmail.com, just say winner, winner, and that way we will get your address and we will get that fantastic prize out to you, and we hope you enjoy the GeoCoin and the Proxy coin with it. That's an awesome, awesome thing. So, like I said, if you went, I didn't win, and you didn't even try, you got to be in it to win it. That's how our prizes are here. So make sure you give it a shot and tell others about how the cool things that we give away each and every week. So excellent, excellent stuff. I think we can finally wrap this puppy up. And again, thank you to wife Amy for everything that she does. Thank you to you fine folks for stopping on by. We greatly, greatly appreciate it. And thank you so much, because that's what makes this show fantastic. And one of two things is going to happen next week. Either I will have no hair in the top of my head, and things didn't work out well with getting the iMac working with the soundboard, or everything worked fine and we'll be happy. I'm hoping for the latter. Just saying. So, all right. Have a good one. Like I said, we'll put out probably sometime this week the makings that you would need to get for yourself if you want to make your own fairy/gnome house geocache, because that's one of the tutorials we're going to give up in the next couple of weeks. Going to be a lot of fun, very messy, and an experiment, because we're using camera 2 in a way we haven't used it before to show how to do demonstrations. So this should be fun. We'll see how that goes. And so thank you so much. see you next week on Thursday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern time for another episode of the GeoSnippits Reboot podcast. And as we like to say in the GeoSnippits studios, which we have no idea what it's going to look like next week, see you out on the trails, folks. Bye-bye. Please be sure to join us each and every Thursday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern time for another episode of the GeoSnippits Reboot podcast, right here on the GeoSnippits website at www.geosnippits.com. The video version of our show is available on YouTube, and the audio version is available on iTunes, Stitcher, Blueberry, the Tech Podcast Network, also on Google Play and many of your favorite podcatchers. We love hearing from our viewers and listeners, so please leave your feedback by emailing us at gsreboot@gmail.com, visit us through our social media sites, or contact us via our voicemail line at 919-341-9519, or visit our website Send Voicemail tab. GeoSnippits Reboot is a Headhardhat production and is produced by Amy and Andy Smith. The show is copyright 2016 by Andrew T. Smith. All rights reserved. And Claire. Woohoo! Good stuff. All right, folks. Well, we hope you enjoyed the show. Thank you so much. It's been so great seeing you. Thank you to the fantastic folks that are in our wonderful chat room from around the world. You have a good one. Have a safe one. And we have no idea what we're going to look like next week, but we'll be here one way or the other.
I'm not going to be here during setup.
Probably not. Have a great one, folks. See you next week. Bye-bye.